Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyan. Lord Liu Bei will be attending, and I have been ordered to accompany him as his escort. I'll need to be ready for anything. After spending a little time here in Jing, I've come to understand something. Those who serve under Lord Liu Biao have divided into factions, and one of them doesn't think very well of Lord Liu Bei. Initially, Lord Liu Bei had hoped to attend the banquet on his own. He said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful for Lord Liu Biao's kindness. But together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me. His reasoning is that Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax and enjoy himself drinking around someone as stern as Lord Guan Yu. He's very hesitant to bring Lord Jiangfei to a formal banquet, especially one where wine is being served. So he ended up choosing me instead. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I've been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch over him. But from what I have seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the best.
Wake up! Liu Bei's in trouble! Yeah! Just get up already! Hurry! My brother! He's at the banquet! Damn it, I can't explain it! Zhao Yun will tell you everything! Just hurry up and come with me!
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xingye. Where could he possibly have gone?
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yun. Our brother disappeared sometime during the banquet, correct?
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to divide the banquet with the lords and the retainers seated separately. I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command and was forced to go to a separate room. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve himself and never returned. The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is when I became wise to Cai Mao's plan. He believed he was in a position to seize control of Jing, and saw the banquet as a chance to eliminate Lord Liu Bei. Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was likely a ploy to pull Lord Liu Bei out from under my watch.
Such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger and fled.
Cai Mao, he'll pay for this. I'll kill him the second I see him.
Calm yourself, Zhang Fei. For now, we need to make sure our brother is safe.
Damn it all. And what about Liu Biao? We all know he must have had a hand in this too.
No. Lord Liu Biao rebuked Cai Mao and placed him under strict watch. It really seemed like he had no prior knowledge of the plot whatsoever. He is not at fault for what happened. All of the blame should fall on the one who failed to guard his lordship, who shamelessly returned with nothing but excuses. I will find Lord Liu Bei, even if it costs me my life. And after that, I intend to accept whatever punishment I deserve.
All you have done is faithfully guard our brother's life. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Lord Guan Yu.
While we're wasting time talking, our brother could be...
Right. We've no time to waste. The more of us we have looking for him, the better. Zhou Tao, send your men to Xiangyang to search the area.
You got it! I'll run over and have a quick look for myself as well.
I'm going to Shenyang too. I can't see myself getting any sleep tonight anyway.
I will join you.
I am sorry to trouble you, but would you be able to join the search as well? Please be safe, brother, wherever you are.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xingye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
Have we seen Lord Liu Bei? Who was that again?
Hey, come on now. He was Lord Liu Biao's guest of honor, remember?
Oh, so he's pretty important, huh? I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looks like, but I did see an elegantly dressed man over at the Southern Market.
We usually go to the market up north, but there's a nasty bunch of soldiers hanging around there, so we went south instead. I think that must have been when he spotted him. I'm sorry we couldn't be of any more help. I hope someone finds Lord Liu Bei soon.
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can, but not a single one of these people have seen Lord Liu Bei. I'm going to look around here a little more. So would you mind taking your search up north?
So, your search brought you here as well. That means my brother must have come this way. But there's a deep valley just ahead. And I heard someone just cut the bridge down. So, there's no way across. You think that means he had to jump into the river down below? If he did, I really hope he made it across.
Lord Liu Bei, you said? I can't say for certain whether it was him, but I did see a man on horseback riding hard to the west. And he was being chased by some soldiers that looked like trouble.
Hey, Dad! Can we go now? I'm gonna catch a really big fish today.
Oh, all right. Shall we head downstream to the east today? It'll make for easier fishing. Water flows much faster up west. Please excuse us. We'll be going now.
Oh, you've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei, it is so good to see you alive.
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now. When I realized what Sai Mao was up to during the banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui. I told him who I was, and he allowed me to spend the night there.
Sima Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be? Zhuge Liang. So, you think he's either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah! That would really speed things along for us.
Of course. I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek.
These intellectual types always feel the need to test you. You must think he and his students are really special.
It's frustrating, I admit. But his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother,
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams, and I will stop at nothing to find them.
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Quickly, prepare for battle!
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates. And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle?
but there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long, our soldiers will lose heart.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Xinye. But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. I'm going out there, all right? That's the way to do it. So then, what are we waiting for?
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
Well,
Ah, Shishu. What news? How is the scouting?
Brother, who is this?
Shishu. He has agreed to join us as our military strategist.
Whoa, hold on there. Our strategist? Since when? This is the first I've heard about it.
That's because I didn't tell you. I can assure you, however, that Shishu has a superb military mind.
But...
Zhangfei, you know as well as any of us that what we need now is knowledge and acumen. A wise man has appeared before us and offered his aid. Now, if that's not a gift from the heavens, then I don't know what is. Do you disagree?
I suppose not.
Zhangfei, I understand your doubts, but this is a critical time. Besides, you know our brother has a sharp eye for a man's true character. Have faith in his judgment. Trust him when he says this man can help us.
Fine then.
Good, it's settled. Now, Shishu, tell us your plan.
sir, I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the Eight Gates Formation. Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death. But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against them.
Good. Now listen, everyone. We shall conduct this battle exactly as Shishu has described. I want you to treat any orders from him as if they came from me. Is that clear? Now don't let me down.
Have you heard? They say there's a Cao Cao.
Do I have your attention?
No.
Thank you.
I'm grateful.
My time has come.
I'm counting on you. Shishu, I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
Yes, my lord. I will do what I can. Victory shall be ours if we can break their formation.
Let's get serious.
First, we need to determine the particulars of their formation.
The enemy officer
Come with me.
has been defeated.
We will find a vantage point. Forward, advance!
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. Think I'll go take a look for myself.
This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back until I give the signal.
Shishu, you must forgive their hastiness. The men were only trying to protect their comrades.
What the? We can't go anywhere!
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous 8 Gates formation.
Get ready to be brought down.
Now! Let's give it to them!
They fell for the trap. Well, that's what they get for charging in without a plan.
There's no time to spare. We must take the high ground. Quickly!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Shishu,
The enemy officer
taken the high
has
ground.
been defeated.
Where should we go next? Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but leave troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
The enemy officer
You managed to become
has
so
been defeated.
powerful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Behold my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done everything that you asked. What's next?
Victory!
Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done. Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
Forward march!
When you've spotted the difference, enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
Okay, we're winning. Keep up the pace!
Now, I shall put an end to you with my intellect! With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
Fine work! You're not too shabby.
We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, I knew they wouldn't make it easy for us.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die.
Based on their movements, we've entered the gate of field. It appears we've chosen the right gate.
Looking rough, so they've broken through. Damn. Then I shall have to put a stop to them.
He must be the enemy officer defending the area. That is the gate of field. That shouldn't pose too much trouble. We shouldn't have much difficulty. Defeat the officer, so that we can disrupt
enemy
their
officer
counterattack.
has been defeated.
A crack has formed in your formation. That is where we strike.
You may have pushed us back this far. Now, we will not allow you to advance any further.
That officer must be in charge of this section. Take him down to break their formation.
Reporting! Enemy forces are approaching from the west! They are predicted to arrive shortly!
Believe
The
this.
enemy officer.
So the enemy had units ready to attack. The 8 gates formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted. Now, we should be able to stop their reinforcements at the western stronghold. Still, we've not a moment to lose in dealing with their formation. Very impressive. Part of the 8 gates formation has now been dismantled. We should break away from the formation for now. We can find another gate to attack.
Let's go.
They're going straight after our weak points. Perhaps we didn't conceal it well enough. I'm not sure if it's by virtue of brilliance or luck, but either way, we had better take care of this quick.
They're shifting the formation. Looks like we'll have to find the correct gate again.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Advance now. Take this!
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
You have entered the gate of destruction. There will be a difficult battle ahead.
The enemy officer on defense appears formidable. Their formation stands strong. Their attacks will be unrelenting. We must go on. Defeat their officer and disrupt their counterattack.
With all my might. Do that. Looking rough.
As far as I go.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We'll just have to persevere through strength alone. Keep going until another flaw appears in their formation.
You dare challenge this formation with brute strength? You will come to regret your folly and perish. Hold strong!
It's your turn. Let's go.
Vigilante.
Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
We can still do something about this. And any more surprises like that will make it difficult.
Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei. Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
This isn't over yet.
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Good. The formation is beginning to break. Let us strike before they recover.
Do not give in to panic! Surround them! Pitiful situation.
The enemy
That was
officer
amazing.
has been defeated.
I can't believe you broke through with force alone. But you should take better care of yourself. Break away from the formation for now.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Did you see anything? You saw through the Yellow Turban's sorcery. Perhaps you can see things the rest of us cannot.
In through the gate of opening. That should be the end of it. intruders? I've got a bad feeling about this. We need to defend this area with everything we have.
Whoa. With all my take this! Loose! Let's go! Let's go! Looking rough. With all my might.
The
enemy officer.
Things are going my way today. Maybe next time. That is the last one. It's time to destroy their formation.
You defeated our formation with both precision and resolve.
Let's go.
They must have a capable strategist in their ranks.
Got this. Let's get serious. Got this. Looking rough. With all my might. I've been waiting for this. Now, let's get serious. Got you.
Impressive. Just how is it that you managed to become so powerful?
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I, for one, am amazed.
The enemy officer.
There's little to be done
defeated.
against a frontal assault of such intensity.
Lord Liu Bei, the 8 Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward.
We shall rout Cao Cao's army.
Now, we must not let Lord Shu's careful guidance go to waste. Obliterate the enemy!
All right, time to go all out. Leave the violence to me. Hold strong.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
We'll do this the hard way then. Hit them head on and take them out!
Do not be unsettled. Believe in your strength, for a new path will show itself.
This isn't over. Just starting. Is that it?
Someone defeated the 8 Gates formation.
Let's cover some ground. Now. Don't stop.
So it was you, Zuluan. You've sided with Liu Bei then.
You think you've won just because our formation was broken? The battle is far from over.
Let's go.
So shameful.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
I'm starting this. Not done yet.
You're done for. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So Liu Bei has grown even stronger. Lord Cao Cao must be informed.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Cao Cao's 8 Gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why, am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. There are only 2 men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix, and make them your strategist.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Jing Province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The Sleeping Dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The Fledgling Phoenix is Pang Tong. Those 2 are certain to lead you to triumph.
The Fledgling Phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Oh, quite sure. Today, at least. I truly believe that Lord Liu Bei is a great man. It would be an honor to serve him, but let's just say the timing isn't right. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not mention this meeting to Lord Liu Bei. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
Surprise quiz time!
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, They gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Peng Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning. I see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother? You mean, this is his way of rejecting our offer?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there is anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I'm sorry. Believe me, this isn't how I want it to be. But I don't have any choice. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration, a dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days, and now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other, as equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then and only then can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here. They've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xuesu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Zhuge Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Thank you for the welcome. I have heard much of your exploits. I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.